strange, please don't look at me. Getting paid, like what I can see. Devil rays, burning up the street. Do it for no reason, come and play. Girl, won't you sing with me? 3 homies on the back street, walking nice. 3 honeys in the backseat, walking nice. Reality gon' pass me, walking nice. Yeah, walking nice. Be honest, you don't know me, walking nice. This life we live ain't lonely, walking nice. Back to you on a story, walking nice. Yeah, walking nice, yeah. Your actions frighten me, that's what you said. I'm the monster hiding under your bed. Something new is here, something for you. But something happening, sip a little avenue. Feeling strange, please don't look at me. Getting paid, like what I can see. Devil rays, burning up the street. Do it for no reason, come and play. Girl, won't you sing with me? Dance for, make them happy, walking night. Keep it moving with the battery, walking night. Suit on, feeling classy, walking night. Yeah, walking night. This life we live ain't over, walking night. Nobody's here, come over, walking night. Black dress down on your shoulders, walking night. Yeah, walking night, yeah.
What is up, motherfucker? What are you guys doing? Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Corky, my Corky Carlota. How are you guys this morning? I know I did not come on last night as planned. There was a little bit of a situation. It's kind of spooky, but somebody local is playing games. I don't know if it's someone. It could be the previous stalker that we had that we thought we had handled because she is now on the domestic violence registry because of this whole situation. I doubt she would be stupid enough to risk herself going to prison for a very long time to do that, but you never know. She's infatuated with Mr. X. So there's no telling, but somebody local is playing games. Like telling me what I'm doing and shit like that at my own house and all that. So they are watching. Doesn't really scare me too much. As you guys know, I carry, and I always have Mr. X with me. I live on a street that is full of veterans that all of them carry constantly. All I'd have to do is scream for anyone, and about 5-10 people would pop out of their house. So, armed people. Yeah. You're running errands, Quirky? Cool. Good morning, Living AC. Getting ready for work and listening. Sorry about last night, guys, but there's a little bit of shit going on. There's freaking Arkansas. I don't have your you got to email me, Bubba. Yeah. Because I don't have your number in this phone. The phone I had was broken, and I guess when I transferred my information, it did not transfer all my contacts. I guess I'm jumping between 3 phones myself right now. He's jumping between 2 phones that run extremely slow. They're like, one of them's called like a hot pepper phone, and the other one's like a Sereno or something like that. And then he has a really good Galaxy, but SIM card doesn't read. So he's working with 3 phones. We couldn't find your number. Anyways, I need you to message me so we can swap the numbers again. But yes, somebody local is telling me what I'm doing. So apparently they are watching. I'm not really too scared. I mean, they approach me if they watching my lives or any of that. Just know if you approach me, now that I'm aware and you've made yourself known, like not who you are, but you've made it known that you're out there, so now I will make sure that I am paying very close attention to everything that's going on around me. I will not play, and I will follow the officer's directions on what they said to do if I am approached aggressively by somebody from online. Okay.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, fuck around and find out.
That's all that, no.
Yes, a baby chainsaw. Y'all know how I got the baby chainsaw name was I fell asleep on a live, which I've done before, and I was sawing logs. And I inherited the name Baby Chainsaw. That was my Bigo days. And apparently there's a Bigo's getting big again, I guess, because one of the girls that is doing shorts on here came from Bigo, and most of them have been coming from TikTok. So I am going to be in contact with my old modeling agency, Marquee Image Modeling, and no, not if any one of y'all can call and screw that up for me because they love me. And I'm thinking I'm going to go back to doing the other type of streaming as well as still doing the YouTube. But sometimes I was really able to make a lot of good money from them. So, yes, FAFO, motherfuckers. But it is what it is. Hey, Cool Gamer, what are you doing? And thank you for coming in here. I think people think you're like 20 different people. They're like, they said you were a rapper and then Gamer Boy and Cool Gamer. And I'm like, it doesn't matter to me who they are. They're nice and they come in my chats. So, but I don't care if you got 20 other accounts. You're nice when you come in mine. I've never actually seen you be mean in anyone's chat. Yeah. I've seen, because you're all around in the chats and stuff, but I've never seen you be mean to anyone. So I don't even know why that they would be talking about you. But yeah, Chad is my buddy. He's been with me for a very long time, since before I was here, whenever I was live streaming on Bigo and other apps. And yes, it's been with me for some time now. But there are couple different ones. One of I recruit for Bigo still, and then I'm gonna try to, if anyone is interested in becoming a live streamer on the Bigo platform, contact me and they can set you up with an audition. Also, yeah, you gotta have some kind of talents. Yeah, you got, like, whether you're a dancer or a fire spinner, a hula, any of that, and y'all are trying to think that I don't know how to spin fire or hula, you got shit fucking twisted. Because there's people that say, oh yeah, like, she ever did hula or fire spinning. Well, why would it be on my freaking, like, my production page? Anyways.
Yeah. On the beach last time, man.
But anyways, there's also another app that has a variety of content on it. It goes from 14 plus or G 14 plus and then 18 plus R rated. And yeah, like as far as adult content. So that app does a wide variety of all of them. So I recruit for them as well. And a lot of these people that are bouncing around, like all these other platforms like Kick and DLive and Rumble, they're really wasting their time, because if they went on the app that I could hook y'all up with, you automatically get monthly subscriptions. People pay per view. It's a lot different than here, and you can pretty much do whatever you want to on the app. You just have to make sure you rate it correctly. Hey, Jen. Good morning. Good morning. Just talking about some different options and stuff that I might be doing. But if anyone's interested, I mean, they go all the way to, like, posting their stuff on the site that is for, like, the younger crowd, and then all the way down to adult stuff and feet stuff. Like, anyone wants to sell feet pics and stuff, that's the place to do it. Oh, that was Likey. Yeah, I suggest, but see, Likey is just like, I was on Likey too for a while. Likey was just like TikTok though. TikTok and Likey are pretty much the same. He does not like to be on the like Likey or whatever because there's kids on there and there's no separation between the videos, and so they'd be like kids coming on there when he's talking like he normally talks, and he's like, no, this ain't right, like you got to leave the room, you're too young. But the app would allow them to be there. So he was like, no, he told his manager, he was like, no, I'm out, I'm done, I'm not doing this because there's too many young kids on here and I'm not going to be influencing these young kids to do these things. Like, what if their parents was to pick up their phone and see him watching a grown-ass man? Like, it does not look good. So he's like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. So he quit being a streamer. He was actually going to be an official host on that app because I was at the time. And so, but yeah, if anybody is interested in live streaming, not on YouTube, it's basically just like what TikTok does. You can, they can give you gifts and all that, and they can also send you your pay apps. And on Bigo, it's beans. On one of the adult one, it's coins. There's all kinds of different stuff. We used to know Fire Throw that would come out private garage raves, and that was so cool. Yeah, like I can do the balls, the hula, the stick.
Coconut shells, though.
Yeah, but there's quite a bit of content. Like I actually at one point was on Bigo's Live House, which is literally a dance competition across the world, and I won first fucking place. Yes, motherfuckers. Yeah, I won first place against everybody in the world on that app, and I was on the marquee like 10 times for about 8 seconds a piece, or 10 seconds a piece.
Yeah, there's 15 minutes of time.
15 seconds. But it was in Singapore on the marquee. It was really cool. It was one of the perks of winning, and it also, I was only on Bigo, I think, for like a year, consistent, pretty much, not even a full year, and I had 50,000 followers, and I already hit 1 million beans, which is a pretty big deal on Bigo.
Beans and magical fruit.
Beans, magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
These beans for every meal.
Tweety. What you doing? We're talking about other live streaming platforms that I've been on in the past and that I'm thinking about possibly bringing into my YouTube stuff. I may go, and then it probably won't be Bigo. It probably won't be Likey. It probably won't. I'm already where I can go live on TikTok and all that. I may try that for a minute. Marquee Image Modeling, my modeling agency.
Yeah,
they've already.
They can't fuck with that.
No, they are no longer holding me within contract. But if I sign with them again, I will have to go under contract, and which means that they give me like a 90. If I ever quit, I have to not be on another live streaming platform besides YouTube for 90 days, which isn't that big of a deal. It's like you can't take your trades from one company to another company. Like that's against policy rules. Like just the same for this. So yeah,
bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm wondering if I'm able to do half the stuff that I was doing before. But I think the one that I go to will be the one that has the wide variety from, like I said, children's content all the way up to adult content. There's just a wide variety. You have to be over 18 to even see the adult stuff, and you have to verify with an ID and all that. But yeah, there's a few different platforms that, so once I figure it out, I'll be posting them here. Still going to be doing everything that I plan on doing here, but I'm trying to do whatever I can to bring in and make money, because I am not able to work a regular job at this point. I'm still not cleared from the doctors. So I'm trying to help out, do my damn thing. Hey, Brenda.
Morning, Brenda.
Says, I'm on my way to the car wash, then Publix, but I
You in Florida?
can when I get back. What are you painting?
Public, man.
What am I painting?
Oh, we got all kinds of shit to paint. You're talking about this whole house needs to be painted.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Did I say I was painting something?
I don't know. We got the wood, all the oak wood up there.
I got to paint a bunch of freaking furniture.
Prime first. You got fucking paint cabinets. You got paint shelves.
I miss going to Publix.
We got a lot of shit to paint.
Publix, I love Publix. That was my favorite grocery store.
Let me see if we can get a fucking air grocery spray gun there. Just
that wasn't for me. You were texting your daughter? Okay, I was like, what? The Publix thing and what are you painting was to her daughter, but she texted it to me.
That's the Publix money, but right across the street from Jackson.
Yeah.
Right across the bridge from fucking Singer.
Yep. Publix is this shit.
They're like Schnucks.
Yeah, they're like our local Schnucks here. But I miss it. I miss it. I do. I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to move back south. I don't know. I just raised in the Midwest. I just
these travel.
Being stagnant in one place for a long time doesn't work well for me. But luckily, like I used to have to worry about like whenever because I was in treatment and stuff, having to like find places that could dose me for my medications across the country while we was traveling, and that was such a pain in the ass. But now I don't have to worry about any of that. I just get a script every month, and I can travel as long as I'm back by the next month.
She's crazy.
Hey, Tex-Mex girl with the hand that just don't understand. What kind of hand is that you got next to your name? It's a blue hand.
Black hand, blue hand, red hand.
It's a blue hand, and it looks like it's going like that. I don't know what it is.
Blue's a North Star, though. Scots and the Norseman.
It's not nothing like that. It's just a hand. It's a blue hand. I think. Oh, I'm being goofy. I've been talking about other live streaming apps and stuff that I used to be on and what I'm going to be possibly doing again so that I can bring more people in over here and maybe some of you guys over there as well. But fun. Yeah, you guys, this is getting close to being done, and you guys are going to be so like, what when we show you? Because if you all have to go through and post the video of us going through and giving the tour before we moved in of what the place looked like, and then we'll redo it once it's all done. You guys are going to be like, what? Doesn't it look like the same fucking house? What are you doing?
You just put it on the floor.
No.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I did.
Well, we don't use it. We don't smoke inside anymore, so there's usually never an ashtray.
Yeah. There's always one right here because we.
Sorry, guys, I have to smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes in my house, that's for sure. And I don't smoke a J just because I ain't trying to smoke out in the heat.
That put flies in every time you go in and out, little bastards. Ain't got much longer. It's gonna get cold here next month, so.
Yeah, flies are bad this year. All right. So how is everybody doing this morning? I know my consistency has been somewhat okay. I've been coming on daily, like for sure, at least sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. Today I am going to be reacting to a video. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I didn't. So you'll see an upload pop up sometime here today. It'll be me reacting to this chick who gets she's broke down on the side of the road. Anyways, she's fucked up, twisted, and you just got to see this bitch try to take these sobriety tests and all that. Now, the only reason that it's even funny, it's because she actually wasn't driving. The car died, the boyfriend was driving, and like the battery died or something, and so he was under the hood messing with the stuff, and she was over trying to start the car. She wasn't actually driving it anywhere and hadn't driven it anywhere, but because she was sitting in the driver's seat and the keys were in the ignition and the engine had just been turned on, they charged her with a DUI. But once you guys see how this lady acts, you're gonna be like, whoa, yeah, you can't say you're not on something. Like when you look at somebody and you cannot see pupils at all, they hire them up. And she's like totally tweaked out, and the cop's like, dude, you are tweaking. Like, there's no way you're not tweaking. It's just funny how the cop says it. But I go over, I guess, reaction to the Law and Crime channel and the police. I think it's Police Identifier channel, or I don't know. They all pop up in my recommended though, and some of them are hilarious, and I've got them saved so that I can react to them. I'm gonna have to pay for the freaking YouTube Premium so we don't have to watch ads though. That's bullshit. But when you're streaming, you definitely don't want to be like showing a video and then people have to watch the ads. So I think they have like I know there's like the $11.99 YouTube Premium that you can get, but I think if you can show, just like Amazon will give it to you cheaper if you can show that you're lower income. I think YouTube does the same, so I'm gonna check it out at least. If not, I will go to one of my like to the Mr. Exposed or the Prison Exposed or the Life with Krista, and all of them still have a free month on them that haven't been used. So if I have to, I'll do that. So how is everybody? How are you doing today, Corky? What's going on? What's it going on? Tex Mex, Corky, Brenda, Tweety, Illuminacy. I know in the mornings I'm kind of boring. I'm probably half-ass boring most of the time anymore. That's why I'm trying to start putting more content out. Fuck just getting on here and just bullshitting. It's $16 a month now? No. Bitch can't afford $16 a month on top of $25 a month for StreamYards. What the fuck? Literally, at this point, it is costing me to fucking stream. That's bullshit. It's insane. I'll figure something out. If I have to redo a whole brand new channel, I will, because this is some bullshit. And I was watching earlier, even Ryan Upchurch, he's talking about, because so many people, so much shit has gone on with his channel that he's not getting recommended to anybody. People aren't getting notifications for him. Just the same exact thing that I'm going through right now. So, I know that I'm not as popular as Ryan Upchurch by far, but the fact that he's saying the exact same thing is happening to him. No notifications, no recommendations. I'm not being recommended to anyone, and very few get notifications. So I may have to restart a channel. And just start from scratch again. But I'll keep this one for the shorts, because out of everything, the shorts are still running like crazy. Like, I got 2,500 views last night off of a 15-second short. And it really wasn't even all that funny. So, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I do. What do you guys think I should do? What's your opinion? Do you think that I should try another channel? Do you think I should go ahead and give it the full 3 months to see if I can revitalize this bitch? Or just go over to one of the other channels and try it out? Because every one of them I can go live from. They let you go live from YouTube pretty much. I think you only have to have like 25 subs. But I use StreamYards anyway, so I'd still be able to go live. But I'm just curious if I Well, like the Mr. Exposed channel, the reason why I'm dual streaming to it because it has 340 something subs over there that may not be getting notifications for me, but will get them for him. Now, some of them probably might be of the other ones that are hating on me now because of this bullshit, but I don't know. I honestly just wish if people were like, if y'all don't want to watch me no more, just unsubscribe so that I can like get a realization of what the hell's going on my channel. Try another one, fresh beginnings. Yeah, it sucks. It's 5 years down the drain, but this is getting old. This is getting real old. I look like I shouldn't. It shouldn't cost me to stream. I should be making at least enough to cover what it takes to stream. And at this point, I'm not. So if you would make sure you guys will subscribe to those channels, they're in my community tab. You may have to scroll down one or two, but the channels are all linked there for you guys to subscribe to. The at Mr. Exposed, the at Prison Exposed, and then the at Life with Krissa. So maybe start having panels. Yeah, I could do that possibly. Do the panels, and I don't mind having panels. I enjoy it, but I don't want to do just drama panels, and that's all the paneling I see a lot. If any that anymore is drama. Now I'm gonna do the podcast style where we sit around and bullshit and like talk about a certain subject each podcast or whatever, but I don't know. Yes, if you guys see this, make sure that you guys go subscribe to those channels. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up here. Let YouTube know that you're here watching, that you want my channel to stay. Roma's Army is having the same problem right now. YouTube is basically trying to take her channel out, which I feel like, I don't think YouTube is trying to do it. I feel like there's people just trying to take my channel out at this point, trying to do whatever they can to make sure that the subscribers that I had that were coming in and supporting me have pretty much, people gotten them to turn on me. Don't know why, what reason, but I don't know. Just start all over. Keep this. I don't want anyone to be like, oh, well, she's just trying to not bring the drama, whatever. She's trying to hide from herself. No, I'm not trying to hide from anything. It's just, I don't know what to do. Like, is my old content being live and then not being live just totally killed the channel? Is it me? What is it? It has the evil eye in it. Okay, that's next. I was like, what is that? No, I've recognized the symbol now. But yeah, I don't know what to do. I am confused. I'm constantly talking about this at this point on my channel because I don't know what to do. Like, I know if I got involved in some fucking drama and had some people up here talking shit, I'd be popping again. But I am not doing that. I fucking refuse. And in reality, it's so hard, like, it's so hard to know who you can trust and who you can't trust. Because really, in reality, most of the people that I talk to on here, I've never met in real life. I've only talked to them online, and you don't really know people's real motives if you can't see them, like, and see their expressions and all that. Like, it tells me a lot about a person being able to see how they act when they say certain things, and the majority of the shit talking is done behind a bubble, like you see mine right now. So you don't get even an expression on the face to know, like, to be able to read somebody. You know, it's fucked up. I don't know. Like, I was going over Bing, and oh my gosh, the Bing has so much shit wrong about me, and then they literally taken some shit off of Reddit and posted it on there. And then right after that, they're like, she's controversial, and she has 3 children, 2 boys, a girl. She has 4 dogs, 2 cats. It's like, the fuck I do? I don't have any of that. Right? Drama pays, but it costs you mentally. And it does. And not just mentally for me, physically, because when I get stressed out, that triggers my gastroparesis. Then I become a freaking puke factory. That's not just trying to gross nobody out. That's reality. And fuck a bunch of that. It is not worth it. I'm going to try to do what I can do. And then maybe while I'm doing that at the same time, I just don't want to overwhelm myself. But maybe just start trying to go live once a week on the other channels. Now with this StreamYard, I could stream to every single channel that I have all at one time. See if that would help. I don't know. And then I could say, look, I'm actually on this channel, but I'm streaming these so that you guys come over here. Or, I don't fucking know. Yeah, YouTube went up on price, which sucks. Damn it. I don't want to pay $16 for that shit. So for me to play YouTube, like whenever I'm reacting to videos, I'm going to have to watch ads unless I pay $16 a month now. It went up from $11.
Wow.
Yeah. So now I've got $16 a month for the YouTube Premium, $25 a month for StreamYard, another $35 on the bill for the higher speed internet.
Right.
That's just stupid. What the hell? It's wrong, YouTube. You know you got broke motherfucker. Don't they have some kind of program though? If you're low income, you can sign up for a cheaper premium. Or is that the YouTube TV that they do that? That might be the YouTube TV. I don't know. I know I'm pissed now because I didn't want to pay an extra $5 a month for that. It is what it is. Will Snow, I can't even download unless I'm on premium. I was just wonder if I download it first, but no. Nope. I don't know. We're going outside. Yeah. Well, shit. They did it just this month, I'm assuming. Like, if I got on here talking mad cash shit, I'd have all kinds of people in here, and they'd be like, yeah, here's some money, talk some more shit. Here's some money, talk some more shit. Fuck that. Oh. Damn it, I didn't message Pamela. 1 second, guys. YouTube TV is like $80 a month. What the fuck? Why am I got 2 of these things up here? Hello. Let's see. Hello? Hello, hello. All right, you guys can hear me now. YouTube TV is like $80 a month. Fuck that. I never watched the YouTube TV. I just seen them promote it or whatever. Um, it's $16 a month. That's some bullshit. Figure something out. It's so fucking hot outside right now. We've got to do something. We've got these really nice. Our neighbor gave us these really nice Tiffany lamps. They're like the hanging lamps, kind of like what you would see. The style is like something like you'd see hanging over like a pool table or a fancy, a real like fancy Victorian house, or like over the kitchen table or something, or over the like the bar, something like that. But I'll show you guys. That's one of them. There's one of them. And then we got that one. So I'm curious if we are really going to hang these up ourselves and use them in the house. Probably, I was talking about these lamps and whether or not we're going to hang them up and use them in the house, or if we're going to sell a couple and keep the purple one, because the purple one's going to be the more expensive one.
That's all I'm gonna think of one over there. Just gotta have that top piece fixed. We probably got all panes of glass. All we need to do is get the little lead track and some solder. I'll put that bitch right back together.
It's been so hot in Florida. Oh, I bet you and Corky probably burning up.
Boy, especially if they're inland. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's where they swamp up.
Brenda says it's nice and cool here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Damn.
It's nice
It's
little
cool,
fucking breeze coming through here in the Ohio
We're-
River Valley.
We're in the
Bottom of the Ohio
Ohio
River Valley.
cornfield fucking county.
We come from where corn fucking grows.
Yeah, we the corn people.
Beans, soybeans.
We're the children of the corn. But yeah, no, we're underneath the carport right now, and there's a little bit of a breeze, but as soon as I started talking about it, it went away. And ooh, here it comes again. So it's not too bad under the carport, but if you stay in that sun, it's
That's all we need to know on the big country things. Like at the house.
He had this fan that he got from like an industrial place. It's called Big Country Breeze was the name of it. And motherfucking fan, you could turn it on outside, and he had wolves at the time, and he could turn that bitch on, and then dogs would lay out there, and fan blowing constant on them, and they stayed cool. They stayed cool. He's had a wide variety of animals through his years. When I was growing up, my mom, like, we had a few dogs. I had a dog that got hit by a car, and then another one that we were living at. It was in Hopstock at the time, and there was people doing construction across the street, and our dog got loose. And she was very friendly. She wasn't aggressive at all, but she was the type that would constantly be like wiggle butting her way, getting in the way of everybody. Well, apparently one of the guys got irritated with her and hit her in the head with a shovel. And then they threw her in a ditch and let me scream to her for like 3 hours trying to find her. And then finally, after I left and went to the guy who I was dating at the time's mother's house, the people didn't have the guts to say it when I was there. They waited for me to leave, and they told my mom, and my mom called the guy who I was with, mom, at the time. So when we walked in, she got to tell me that what happened, that the dog, that it was passed. It was such a bad ordeal. But the people that let me, the fact that they let me scream for like 3 hours for the dog, like bloody murder, and didn't tell me, that's so fucked up. So fucked up. But and ever since, like, I've been an adult, I said if I got a dog, I was not going to ever get rid of it. I was keeping it until it passed. I had one dog named Honey Bear before Chewy. She ended up getting bit by a snake when we lived out in McCutcheonville. Yeah, there was copperheads out there. She literally was just let out on a lead to go to the bathroom, and she come back to Sliders. We let her back in, and she got bit when she went out.
She went into the fucking den and came out. The motherfucker snake in her den.
But I had that's Chewy's the dog that I got after that, and I've had him for 13 years. And
Yeah, Corey.
well, yeah, I had
Mr.
Corey.
Corvette.
Corey was his Corvette was his name, but he was a black pit bull. He was the best dog. But I kind of inherited him from Carl.
He's a junkyard dog
and-
boy.
Yeah, he became my dog, and then my mom took him for a while and kept him because he was a big baby, and
Laying on top of the fucking fence like a cat.
at that point, Carl didn't have any dogs inside, and this was before Chewy. So he ended up with my mom, and then he ended up back with us when we moved, and he ended up meeting Chewy. He was with Chewy for a couple of years before we found him home with an older lady. She had an older dog that was around his age, looked identical to him, female, and when they met, Corey and his girlfriends, yeah, they were. She was a female. He was happy as could be. So we let
He's a
her.
good dog, man.
We let her keep him.
He come from a rough situation.
Yeah, Carl rescued him. And he came from a litter that was.
He had the noose around his neck.
Yeah, they were going to be putting all the pups down, and
just how I charged motherfuckers, touching them facing around. I said, "This call, he can't get me for it now."
yeah,
You gotta pick them horse.
but yeah, he saved the dog and the little baby.
Yeah, they put the father down. He got that mother out to the dogs. Dogs, and they fucking kill him.
It's 91 here right now. That's cool last week. Whoever harms animals should burn in hell. Exactly. I think they should be just like a murder
Children,
charge.
kids, or old folks. You fuck with any of them motherfucking three, you need to die.
I believe it's 100% should be
There's no
a
fixing
murder
it.
charge. It should get life.
Said, yeah, a human Roman candle.
Oh,
Yeah.
and like in a lot of times you'll find out that like from like working with dogs and stuff in the past, I've noticed that a lot of the dogs that have been treated badly are some of the nicest, sweetest dogs that you'll ever have.
Man, they'll forgive me for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true unconditional love. An animal, you can never have the love that you can get from an animal because no matter what is going on, they love you no matter what. And
Even if you are a piece of shit, they still love you.
he said, even if you are a piece of shit, they'll still love you. But anybody that harms a dog should be definitely put in prison, just like if they harmed an adult or a child or.
Only one bitch in jail probably fucking had a family.
That here, is that local?
It's over.
Ohio County in Kentucky. Yeah, this lady. What was the story now? She had the dogs. She wasn't taking care of them.
Yeah.
She was
24. There was dead dogs.
Yeah, there was 24 of them. They were all kept into this hot metal building. No ventilation. They had no water, nothing. Some of them had already passed, but they ended up going in. They were a little late on some of them, but they finally got in there and saved. I think 13 or 14 of them were saved, and they've got them where they're rehabilitating them.
They were all 20, 30 pounds underweight. Fucking
Yeah.
Just probably died starvation.
That lady she got what, 20 years?
She got some time. The whole thing is over, and somebody will find out about that case.
Yeah.
Be a dog lover and they'll probably beat her to death somewhere. They got a life bit one day.
Yeah, that's how it goes in prison. Like someone that misses their animal, or you know what I'm saying. If they got a life bit, that ain't nothing to them.
Yeah. The best ones.
It's we eventually, because Carl has this lawsuit he's been fighting since February of 21. We should hopefully get settlement sometime here in the next year. hopefully. But if so, we plan on doing something with dogs, some type of a dog shelter or rescue. If anything, it's something small at least. But since I already have the business license and everything with my business, we don't have to go through none of that. Because it is a for-profit company, so I can actually we can make money and still at the same time be able to rescue those dogs. And a lot of it's crazy, but a lot of the non-for-profit businesses will take more of donations than for-profit places will. It's kind of fucked up, but like if you're a non-for-profit, you only have to claim 18% of what's donated, and yeah, that's kind of messed up. I know. Well, it was like that.
Like I said, when the Wounded Warrior first thing.
Yeah, that was like eight.
They were getting 10% of the motherfucking every dollar.
But now Wounded Warrior is completely revamped, and it is a legit place where you can donate. But there for a while, they were making more from the donations than they were using to help people.
There was a certain few were banking off of it. They're no longer fucking.
Oh shit, there's a whole fucking town here local that literally robbed the whole fucking town, and every single person of the whole, like the mayor, the town hall people, all of them just quit. And so now the town has nobody running it, and they've been robbed blind. There's nothing.
When after they walked out of it, they got robbed.
Yeah.
I never keep up on that.
Yeah, they never, and then there's
I knew they stuck.
what was it? There's a city somewhere here in the U.S. that is 250 population that has 50 police officers. So there's one for every four people. There's one cop.
That's where I'm gonna go. That's the safest fucking place to be right now. As long as you get on the good side, right out there.
That's even more. That'd be more safe than Mayberry.
Shit, you got armed right here.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what not that people are. Not everyone's lucky enough to have basically a VFW on your block. Memberships are available if you guys want to join this fucking bunch of jumble of bullshit that we're talking over here. I will be posting members only content though that'll be more interesting. I just put something. Yesterday's live went into members only because if the motherfuckers that have been talking shit and want to go watch that one, they gonna have to pay for it.
It's all there. It's all fucking there.
Yeah. I verified my medical conditions, but y'all motherfuckers are talking shit out there. If you want to see it, you're going to have to pay for it. And I wouldn't suggest anybody copying and pasting that shit anywhere because that's a violation of HIPAA.
ADA laws, all kinds of stupid shit comes into play then.
But yeah, if y'all want to see it, it's on my members only VIP level. If you want to see it, that's where it's at.
That's where it's gonna
If you're a sub of mine that you know who you are, just hit me up in the email and I'll send you a link. But otherwise, yeah, they're paying for that shit.
That's like this sweetie right here. Like, right here. It's an old son picture. It's my left hand last year. It's fucking.
Yes, this should burn in hell. Yeah, that's what she was saying. A vaping goat pentakill. That name. It's a buddy of mine. That's just the name she's using on here. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Do you guys hear the cicadas? Oh, they just shut up as soon as I said that. That was fucked up. I said, "Did you hear the cicadas?" And then they went quiet.
Something landed in the tree. Got a couple birds and something. Mockingbirds chasing them crows. Crows and cancel boy pick babies out the nest, boy. Ain't no joke. Right.
Goodness. So I can tell you this much.
I'm not getting
Anybody that, whoever it is that's fucking with me, you gotta admit my house is cute, ain't it? It's home. It's still homey. Shout out, Chewy. It's Mama, you know.
Won't all the shrapnel in front of the motherfucking house.
Well, you can't tell no more from. Let's get close.
Still though, man. The only thing about shit like that, they drive by the
Does anyone know what a crepe myrtle is? It's a type of a bush or a tree. Anyways, I got one in my front yard that it bloomed all pink with these little pink balls popped up and they bloomed out these pink flowers. Well, now they all got these green balls on them and I don't know what they're about to turn into. See, like that's where the maroon one turned into these pink flowers. But I don't know what these things are going to be. Maybe that's where the purple ones are coming out of the green ones or something. I don't know. But this right here is a crepe myrtle. And then this is a baby crepe myrtle, which it's looking really dehydrated right now. But yeah, it's supposed to be an expensive bush. And I think that is honeysuckle growing there. It's just not grown all the way yet. I think that is honeysuckle. He said, we're pulling it.
put back in back in the fucking alley. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
the room is pretty.
smells good and everything else, yeah, but get on the outside.
The bees love it. They absolutely love it.
So, mockingbird, hummingbird.
Yeah, and the hummingbirds. I have a whole I tried to just sprinkle it this last year some of the seeds. It's a hummingbird mixture of wildflowers. I tried to sprinkle them along my back fence line and it didn't work. So you're supposed to actually dig like an inch trench, cover them in a line and just fill it up and then put the dirt back on, put a little water and they'll grow. I should have did it. I was just lazy and didn't. But next year I'm going to, and then there's also honeysuckle in the back that we're going to try because it's a weed basically. We're just going to try to get some to grow over on our fence because it's on the other neighbor across the easement. So we're going to try to bring it over to ours and have the wildflowers and the hummingbird feeders back there because we love hummingbirds. But guys, make sure that if you have hummingbird feeders out, please pull them down at the right time because if you don't, you cause the hummingbirds to die because they'll stick around thinking they got food. And yeah, I think they're supposed to be down already so that they start flying south.
They drop 2 broods. And when you see the little one, second little one towards the end of summer, right now,
They're getting ready to head out.
Yeah, be on their way.
But yeah, and you can use sugar water, but there's other mixtures. Don't ever use the stuff with the red dye. They say that's not good for the hummingbird feeders. I got a powder mixture that is that you buy for hummingbirds specifically. It's just sugar, but it's got more than just sugar in it. It's supposed to be good for the birds. But yeah, the stuff with the dye in it is not good for hummingbirds. It just looks pretty. I swear I can sit here and talk for a damn hour to 4 or 5 people in my chat. Like, this is ridiculous. And why YouTube is doing this. Because, like, I'll get 20 messages later and people are like, I didn't know I didn't get a notification. And it's bullshit. And no, we can't say I'm always talking about the same shit. I talk about random shit all the damn time. It doesn't matter. It always comes back to just a few motherfuckers that hang out. My OGs. Hey, Kimi. I know Kimmy always will show up if she sees I'm live. I know everybody that pretty much, if I let them know, they'll come. They just don't know when I'm on. Just make sure if you guys watch this, make sure you're subscribed to those other channels. It's in the community tab. So, make sure you guys are subscribed over there, because there may be a point in time to where this channel is basically it'll be a community tab that promotes the other channels and shorts, because I'm monetized on the shorts program on this channel, which is really hard to do, to get monetized on the shorts program, usually like by itself. So I don't want to lose that, because my shorts do take off. Like the one that's at 60-something thousand now, it steadily grows every single day. Like, was it 2 weeks ago? I had 100,000 views in 1 week. And it's like, yeah, because of my shorts. But none of that counts towards the rest of the shit. I don't understand. And then my social blade's all out of whack right now, because I didn't delete. I privated a lot of shit, and when I privated it, it took views away, so it looked like I lost a bunch of views. Oh yeah, yeah. It was pretty interesting that chick came in the live the other day talking about she gonna tell me, or actually she came in the live talking shit, but she was in her live saying she was gonna teach me something. It was like, what the fuck you gonna teach me? You ain't gonna teach me nothing I already don't know. I don't already know. I mean, I know I said that fucked up. Wow.
It took me straight to sleep, didn't it? Oh yeah, look, she took me straight to sleep.
She said, I called you out on my, you mean you shouted me out, Kimmy? No, Kimmy shouted me out, and she's like, I called you out in my live. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you were like, I called you out, bitch. No, Kimmy, you shouted me out. I appreciate that. I do. I know you are. Sophie is. Hell of Alive is. Amber has. Others have. It's just I really think that I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've been coming on though.
How about when you set the fucking off the mic, so we both got mics, so we both do it on the big screen. Do it right.
Yeah, I guess y'all do need to be like, it'd be more interesting to have me on camera than not, huh?
Oh, dude, took out the phone.
Well, hell.
It's like the one I ran over Dad's.
I look like shit. I just took my hairband out. That's why I look like that. But...
Let's come to say hi to you.
What? Look at all my bracelets. Those, I got more of them too. This one I just got from Brenda. The heart one. I like it a lot. I do. I need to be putting some makeup on. You look good, girl. Trust me. Wait until you get my age. I already look bad enough as it is.
Took the kids at third class.
Is what it is. I got a big forehead. We all know this. If I got Botox in my forehead, it would just make it look bigger to me. I scrunch my forehead sometimes just so that it doesn't look so big. He said I can't put none of that shit in my face, but
Doctor's ass does.
I want these lines done. What's up, Anne-Marie?
What you doing better?
They got that chick on she's on TikTok. she looks way older, way older. But then she makes her own face tape that pulls those lines out. So if you guys come on, I come on, and all of a sudden my lines are gone out of my face right here. It's because I ordered some of that face tape. Bama, Bama's in the room. I'm on camera. Bama.
Use that air fryer about 6-7 times.
Yeah, we done used that air fryer like 6-7 times now. Yeah, I want that tape too. You know what I'm talking about, Ann? That girl goes from looking like basically like me, and then all of a sudden, don't, and it doesn't make her lips look all weird like it does mine right now, but you got to put it in the right spots, but it pulls them laugh lines out. That's what I need. You're beautiful, just how God made you. I believe that, but like I laugh too much, I guess. Like it's when I smile, that's where they came from. But like now, I smile too much in my life. Now I made permanent wrinkles, laugh lines. Oh, my face is sweaty looking though because I just came in from outside, and then I have this is almost gone, I think. Or is it on this side? Yeah, it's right here. It's almost gone. That right there has been a zit that is in the soft part of where your eye is. And so I haven't been able to do anything with it. And I'm trying to figure out how to get it to go away. And I don't know what to do. I need to... I just been using the regular Olay face wash. I need to start using that Hey Bud skincare every day because it made such a difference just one day. What's a good thing? Did I laugh a lot? Did I smile a lot? I'm gaining weight though. I am doing that. I'm probably 20 pounds heavier than I was this time last year. Yeah, I am 20 pounds heavier. It's just basic as fuck. I don't like to wear makeup. I've always been a tomboy. I need to really straighten my hair out and do more. Oh my gosh, guys. I can go in the light right now. And my roots are like this right now. You can't really tell because the hair color is very close to my same as my natural. But my natural now is salt and pepper. If you look about this far growing out all the way down, you see it looks like there's like some blonde streaks in there. Nope, that's white. When you get to look at it real close, like I'm like half and half white. It's like silver and half like pepper gray, which is ugly to me. I don't like it. It don't look good on me. My grandma had that kind of gray hair and I did not like it. And I was like, oh, I don't want that. But look what I'm getting it. Great girl, you can have my fat. Trust me, I have a lot. Feel you there, 100%. Yeah, I feel like it's just like I can't touch my face. Yeah, all the way. I get it. It feels like there's a fucking mask on. I like to wear as light makeup as I can if I do. And basically I just put foundation, a little bit of concealer on, a little bit of bronzer, and I use the bronzer on my eyes, and then I use dark like black eyeliner on the top, maybe sometimes on the waterline, and some mascara, and that's it pretty much for me on makeup. She's beautiful with or without the tape. Same with you. You're beautiful. People hurt people with their words. They're just words. You're beautiful. If they say otherwise, then that's their problem. Aw, thank you, Anne. That's very sweet. But I may try the tape. I'm not gonna lie, because if I'm not mistaken, it's the type of tape that you can wash off and it resticks every time. So otherwise, it'd be outrageously expensive to do it. But if it's the kind of tape I think it is, you can wash it and redo it. And it would be good for like TikToks or shorts. like where you're doing the makeup transitions to go from like look at me like this and then put the shape tape on or the face shape tape on, and then they'd be like, how the hell you get 10 years younger? I can't think of her name right now, but what happened to the lady that bought you all the there we go. I went out for a second. Rose, she disappeared. I don't really know exactly what happened, where she went to. I made sure I was always very thankful for everything that she did. She was one of the ones that bought a lot of the stuff on the wish list of the medical items that I needed, like those comfort pillows and all that. I have not been able to get in touch with her, and I don't know where she's at. Like, I haven't even seen her in other people's lives. So I hope everything is okay, because I do know her husband was having some problems and she was too. So I hope everything's okay. But no, I haven't seen her at all. So it sucks. Even just to, she would just be around. Like, I'm not, because she's not helping me, that it does it suck. It just sucks that she's not around anymore, and I don't know that she's okay. I'd like to know that she's okay. But I don't know. She may have just changed her name and moved on, with all the drama that was going on. She may be a bushwatcher from this point. I don't know. Let's see. I don't wear makeup, just every now and then. Yeah. Bama picture. I still want the tape too, right? You got a threat yesterday after you went live. Someone said they're going to expose all my sins. Okie dokie. They ain't much to expose on me. I've already exposed all there is to expose on me, so. Kimmy, everyone has sins, so they need to leave you alone too. Yeah. I know you are very grateful for the help from she and her husband. I hope everything is okay too. I was thinking about her the other day. Yeah. I've tried to reach out on Messenger a couple times, and it doesn't even show that she's seen it or that she's been on. But like if I was blocked, it wouldn't let me send the message. So I'm not blocked. I just don't know what's going on. But it doesn't even show that she's seen my messages or anything. So I don't know. There's a lot of people that just disappeared, and because I went down for a couple months and was only coming on every once in a while, and when I did that, it's like the groups shifted and people just stopped coming in. I don't know if maybe because I was going good in the algorithm at that point, and I just came to like a dead halt. If I screwed it up or what, I don't know. You don't know. I did a birthday live and had my hair and makeup done. My husband got that for me. Aw, that's sweet. That's cute. Yeah, I need to get my hair done, but that's not in the budget right now. So my ass will just be straightening it and dealing with the gray for now. Gray's hard as hell to cover up too, so I don't know what to do about that. No, I haven't talked to Swisher lately either. She commented a couple months ago, and I even reached out to her in a text and nothing. So I don't know what's going on. I do know she was working a lot, but she usually gets back with me. I don't think she ever got back with me. I know, girl, I tried to handle my live yesterday, very polite. Oh, I have a short bob and letting my gray grow out. And if mine was white gray, I wouldn't care. I would totally just go ahead and try to get the bottom to match it the best it could, and then I'd just rock the the white gray, like the silver, like Carl does. His hair went from brown to gray to now it's got blonde in it. I don't understand that, but crazy. But yeah, if it was all white coming out of the root, I would so totally just bleach the rest of it and stay with the white silver look. But it's not growing like that. It's looking like it's gonna be that dirty salt and pepper look, and that's not gonna look good on me. So I'm gonna be dyeing that shit. Oh, sorry that happened. Kimmy, hugs back, love. Have you seen my? No, I haven't seen yours, Ann. I am good. Amber's going to handle part 2 from yesterday. Is Amber back up? I use the Just for Men to cover my grays on my sides. It's cheap and works good. I could see that, but right now there's literally so many. Like this much of my hair grow all the way around my whole scalp is like half white and half. That's why it looks light right now, but it's not. It's white, not light. I got too many to cover up. Now probably just end up dyeing at some point if I have to go get box dye, and I could go to the school and do it. But if you have them bleach it, it costs you. Otherwise, it's pretty much free. But to bleach it would cost. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Still ain't figured it out. I know the women's Rogaine is supposed to be really, really good, and like where my dad's hair thinned on the sides right here, and mine's kind of thinning on the sides. So I'm thinking about using some of that on there because I hear it's really, really good. The women's Rogaine, they changed the formula to like a 5% instead of a 2% cream, and it's supposed to make your hair thicker, healthier, all of it. So I'm gonna try that because my hair did thin out quite a bit over this last year with all the bullshit, you know. And don't like I've Googled myself before, and like there's pretty much nothing when you Google me, but like if Bing has like the most fucked up shit on there about me. I said this yesterday, but they have it that I have 4 kids. It's 3 boys and a girl, I think it says, or 3 kids and 4 dogs and 2 cats and all this shit, and it's a bunch of bullshit because I ain't got no kids. And I got 2 dogs. That's it. They even have the names of the dogs, which none of them are right. None of them even right to past dogs that I've had. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. What's my email? It's a run across the bottom of the screen. It's the channel name. Yes. ChrisaExposed@gmail.com. And then there's other ones too. If you go to the About Me section, there's the Krista X Posse email. Trina named that one. I had my crew of people that was helping me. Amanda's back. She's helping me do some stuff now. And I need to get a hold of Renee because whoever it was that hit me up was wanting one of my merch shirts. I need to get a hold of Renee so she can give me the okay. And then if anyone is interested, you just go to the ChrisaExposedInc.com is my website, and you can go to the Exposed shop, and there's all the merch there, and you can pick it out what you want, and I can you place your order through the app. Everything goes through the website. It's all processed with card. You don't have to give me any of that information at all. It's all done on there, computerized thing, and then it sends us the order of what you want, and she gets it ready and ships it out. There's someone bought one of the fierce ones, and a few people have got some of the man, woman, child, or beast because there's a female version. There's a female version and a male version. I've got like 5 different versions of coffee mugs. Yeah, I need to have 3 or 4 of them made because literally, okay, so don't put coffee. We have this big ass sink now, right? And we sit the coffee cups in them after we're done. We rinse them out. We sit them in there, and it's a real deep fucking sink. Well, he'll take silverware and toss it into the sink. Well, by doing so, I have chips on the top of my coffee mug now, and broken handles on other ones, and yeah, so and then one of them hit the tile floor. So yeah, I'm gonna have to replace mugs. They got broke, and it just so happened to be only my merch mugs. Well, no, but there was a Marine Corps mug that did hit the ground.
Yeah, the one there that
but his dad has a shit ton of Marine Corps coffee cups that he gives him. Yeah, this is one of them. This is one of them without the handle. This is her fight is my fight. Yeah, and then
who's out there in the weeds?
There's that. Krista's Army.
Yeah.
And I have one that says "Welcome to the Shit Show," and it has the well, I can show you right now the picture that it has. It's on here.
I need another one of y'all to put your name all over like was.
See this thing right here? All right. I'm gonna take me out real quick. Look at that. Okay, so that's what the coffee mug has on it, and one of them, and then there's the female version of the man, woman, child, or beast one with the red lips and the fangs, and then the blood dripping off the fangs. Yes. Sent 2 pics to my email of my gray. I like those. I like that. Cool. So if any of you guys are interested in them, I also have this hoodie. Hold on. Be right back. I'm gonna show you. So this is the Cautious, I'm Nauseous, and on the back it says, "Be right back." If you can see that, but anyways, whoop. Yeah. So and it says "Be right back." So if you see me from the other side, it looks like, and it matches these.
Look at that. Look at that.
I don't know. You leaving, Kimmy?
Good day, man.
Alrighty, already.
Very well, be safe.
But yeah, this is the Cautious, I'm Nauseous one. No, not all of them have like my name and stuff like that on them. It's just designs that I've came up with, and
Saying I said.
some of the like his sayings and all that, and so they're not all gonna have like my name plastered all over them. It'll just be on the inside of the shirt on the tag or something. But that way, some of them will be promoting the channel, but a lot of the merch is not gonna actually be in promotion of it. It's just gonna be actually like clothes that I don't know that people would like so, people who have any kind of stomach problems or not feeling good, pregnant women, any of that. This would be really good. I need to put shit in. But yeah, this would be really good for somebody who has stomach problems. The Cautious, I'm Nauseous, then on the back, "Be right back," because you're running to the bathroom, So definitely check out, and there's stickers and all that. The construction's getting done more and more and more. But this is that big ass
We're
deep
gonna get
sink.
big ass fucking rubber mats. These tiles. Fuck that.
Yes, I'm on camera. What you doing, Amber?
Plates, bowls, glasses. Deuces, what's up?
Deuces. Don't say that, because you know who says that in that, and not Michelle. And people, that's the word, deuces.
Okay, well, I didn't say that, but I won't say what I said again either.
You said deuces.
Yeah, deuces not like that retarded says it though.
Well, see, you don't say the R word.
No, well.
See how not politically correct he is? I'm sorry for anybody that has a learning disability. Do not take that to heart. Mr. X is not PC. Someone will clip that. Someone will clip it.
I got fucking brain damage.
Yes. Vaping Goat says, hi, Amber. I love the fucking name, especially as much as goat has been used in this community lately. Maria, and Marie, you're always nauseated. Well, yeah, that's what, with the gastroparesis, it fits, because, like, a lot of the shirts say starving for a cure, because that's, like, the motto with gastroparesis. Or anybody that has any kind of stomach illness, acid reflux, or the other end kind of stuff. You know, I don't want to put cautious, I've got diarrhea, but the cautious, I'm nauseous, will give you a good enough. No, I'm talking to my subscribers, my friends, and showing them my shit. And that is it's for sale on the Chris Exposed Incorporated website. Yes, I do have my own website, and soon everybody will be able to stream from there.
Really?
Yeah. It's gonna be cool as shit. Everyone's gonna be able to stream from my website.
We'll bring it down. You're fine. You know what? This is what you want to be at.
She just want to be in the kitchen with everybody else. Acid reflux, IBS. Yeah, I showed my my chart. I showed a portion of it. I went through it real quick. The video where I had proven all my stuff before. I proved again yesterday that yes, I have malignant neoplasm cervix. For the people who have any questions about it, it's in the members only now. It was played live yesterday, and so any of y'all that want it, but be very, very careful. Do not use it on your channel, because then you are violating HIPAA. So I can show my medical stuff, does not mean other people can then take it and show it. So just know, be very, very careful. It's like I wouldn't even, as long as the person wasn't talking crap, I wouldn't even say nothing about it. But I don't think it's legal to do it. So just, I would suggest no one do it. But yeah, I deal with a lot of the same issues: IBS, spastic colon, severe acid reflux, to where I have to sleep at a. That's one of the reasons why I have to have those cushions, to where I stay elevated at night, is because sometimes I'll be laying there and the acid will, because my stomach just fills up with acid, overproduction of acid. It's part of the gastroparesis, and it'll work its way up into my esophagus, and I will start to aspirate. I have aspirated in bed before when I didn't have those. So right after when I aspirated in bed, within the next day or two, Rosa sent me the first cushion set that kept me elevated, and then she sent a second one so I could have one for the bed and one for in the living room, because I was laying down whenever I was in the living room too, and if I fell asleep, I was still putting myself at risk. So thanks to her, I don't have to worry about any of that. But it is, yes, it feels like you're going to spit fire. And then after you do get sick from it, it's like you like straight ports acid down your throat. So it's horrible. So I feel bad for anybody that has anything to do with any kind of gastrointestinal issues, whether it be from the upper part to the lower. It's all bullshit. And but if you want to buy a cautious, obnoxious hoodie with an emoji that looks like it's about to puke with a bunch of caution tape around it, holler at me or hit the website up. They're really good quality sweatshirts too. So. Mr. X is about to go to the stove. Brenda, I'm drinking out of those glass mason jar cups that you got me off the wish list, those like are the only thing I drink out of, except for my
right shit, goddamn.
coffee mug. Yeah, he said you setting him up to break shit though, because he's like they're getting more glass, the glass straws. But then when you got a good, when you get ice cold drink in there with the glass straw, it's nice. Metal straw too, but the metal straws I don't like them after 2 or 3 washes because they start to taste tangy, like metal. So yeah, I like the glass ones better. He said it looked like a big old crack pipe to me.
Yeah. super crack man.
Hold on.
The motherfucker done. Yeah.
This is the straw that come with it. He's like, look like a super crack pipe.
Motherfucker do it off pipe, motherfucker off the feet, bro.
I believe my uterus is so swollen it's pressing against other organs. It makes me feel like it's hard to eat. Like I can't fit anything else in my body later. Have you been tested for gastroparesis? Because what happens to your stomach when after you've had gastroparesis for so long? It literally, your stomach becomes this big floppy muscle, and it works its way down in between your organs, and it will make you feel full when you're not full because there's no room in your stomach because it's squeezing between all your organs, so there's like no open room for food in there. And a lot of times food get trapped down in those looser parts of the stomach because they would have to come back up to go into the lower and small into the small intestine. It's, I don't know. Yeah. See, I can't have a hysterectomy right now unless I start to get worse with the cervical issues. I can't. I gotta come off for a minute. But yeah, I can't with the cervical issues. If I have a hysterectomy with everything that's done surgically, with all the scar tissue removal, the appendix, the gallbladder, everything else going on, it is missing out of my stomach, and my stomach being a floppy muscle, like it is just falling down and everything else. If I take my do a hysterectomy, a full hysterectomy, my rectum and my bladder will fall. My mom had the issue, my grandma had the issue, my great grandma had the issue, and I will as well. The doctors have already said that if I have a hysterectomy during that same surgery, they will be placing the ostomy and the catheter. There won't even be like no time between to see if it gets bad. They're just immediately placing it. And so it's like, nope, not happening. I will deal with whatever the fuck I can until I can't deal with it no more, and then I'll go and let them do that. Yeah, my endometriosis is what caused a lot of my issues in the PCOS. I have cyst rupture a couple times a month usually, but a lot of my endo ended up getting scraped out during the surgery they did when they did the sepsis surgery or the cutaneous surgery while I was septic. They went and removed a fistula and a sinus. And when he got in there, he went and removed tons of scar tissue and endometriosis tissue, which is basically the same thing. It's all scar tissue. And they did a lot of scraping. So much so there was a spot on my stomach wall that felt like they almost went too deep on the scraping part. But yeah, it's all a big mess.
Fuck. Every day.
Well, and some people just don't. That people like to talk shit and say, "Oh, well, insurance covers this, and insurance covers that, and insurance does this," and it's like, but you know what? Until you're in a situation, nah. Because the fact that I have no kids, they didn't. Whenever I wanted a hysterectomy years ago, when I was like 23 years old, they refused me that. If they hadn't refused me that then, I would have never gotten cervical cancer. And I wouldn't have had to have dealt with the PCOS like I did growing up in the endometriosis, all that shit. Like, I wouldn't have had to have gone through all that. But no, they said no because you don't have any kids. and the insurance will not allow you to um, do it if you're, I think, below the age of 30, or if you have 3 kids, you can get it. Like if you're under 30, I think that's the way it goes here in Indiana, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it, Ann. I believe it. Because if it's not considered actual emergency surgery, they don't want to cover it. See, I was told whenever I originally got the situation came about, I was told that I had to have a leap done, and they did a leap procedure, and they thought that would be it, and it would cure me, and I'd be good. But after they did the leap and they sent the biopsies off, when the biopsies came back, they were like, "What we did absolutely did nothing." I ended up having problems for 2 or 3 months after having the leap done, but back in the hospital again. They finally got the infection stuff because I ended up with an infection from the leap, and it's just been a fucking mess ever since then. And at this point, it's just until it's making me sick, I'm not letting them do it. You're good, man. I'm just talking about they've done told me that once I have to have a hysterectomy, that they'll be placing the ostomy and the catheter. So I'm not gonna, I'm not doing it until I absolutely have to, and until this shit's basically safe. Until they tell me it's like actually gonna kill me, like I'm dying from it, then I'm not doing nothing. Hopefully it doesn't grow, get worse, and cause me more problems. But I still see the doctors, and they ain't too pissed. So, but my quality of life would go down to like fucking shit. I would not be able to do nothing. Like I'd have a bag, I'd have a pee bag, a poo bag, and I would be in. Yeah, it's just not something that I want to deal with yet. And if it comes down to it, like I'll start and try all the different types of therapies that you can do besides medications and stuff to try to get rid of it. I don't know, we'll try some crystals, any of that stuff. I don't care. I'll try anything besides having to be. I feel sorry for anyone that has to have one of them bags, for both them bags, but I'm not ready for it yet.
My folks told me she had me still 90 pounds. Said, all right, bet. I cooked a lot of eggs and bacon and shit, but you've been under 120, have you?
Not recently. My doctor said it's an emergency. Well, hell, then
It's on.
you had a leak, and so you basically, but the same situation.
I'm so sorry for you. Wow.
You just haven't been confirmed of it being cancer yet. So hopefully they get it out before it turns to cancer. If they'd have done a leap on me way prior, it would have not been. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have been cancer then, but. He can't stop the polyps from coming up and had to drain fluid out of the uterus, so it's an emergency, but the insurance is giving us a hard time. Wow. So y'all don't sit there and say fucking insurance covers it. If motherfucker got insurance, it covers this, it covers that. The fuck it does.
Everything. Especially nowadays, man. But
they'll fight you on anything. If they don't agree that you need to be on a certain medication, then motherfuckers won't pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't think your dose is right. They won't pay for it. If I had to happen.
And she says she understands that. Bama says, I don't have a poo bag yet, but I've managed to get a pee bag. I mean, if it had to be a pee bag out of everything, if it was just the pee bag, that wouldn't be so bad. Like, I could deal with it. Cause I've had catheters in me before and had to walk around with them and all that.
Didn't have to deal with that, so
But
that's,
the other way is a whole other monster. And I don't want to go through that. So. He said no cancer, but if it stays, it will turn. So I'm pretty okay. So yours isn't, girl. Have you tried calling them yourself and just basically, I don't know, maybe try going in through the ER with your doctors saying that it's an emergency situation and maybe they can get it done. Because if it's done in an emergency room setting, I don't think they even have to have approval from insurance. They just do it and then insurance has to pay for it because it was an emergency situation. So I don't know. You may be able to go into the ER and say, look, this is a situation, my insurance won't cover it unless it's so it has to be done through the ER department. Maybe they will, because they can force stuff to go through, because if it has to be done in emergency, they don't need an approval. They'll do it and then charge them. Your husband's been dealing with it. I know I put Carl through a lot, having to deal with all this stuff, and that point in times where he had to give me my infusions and all that.
I was supposed to be on bed rest.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on bed rest and then so. It's not fun, not the end of the world. I had a catheter before surgery, so it.
Enjoy the beach,
being in all the time, it's kind of nice not to have the cath several times a day. Yeah, to have self cath. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Whenever I had the urethra stent, whatever the stent in my kidneys, that was miserable. Having the self cath. Yeah, I'm trying to hold off as long as I can possibly hold off. As long as, like, because I ain't been sick, like, besides my gastroparesis, I haven't been sick. So I pray that it just stays the way it is, knock on wood. I see my doctor next Monday, and we'll talk to the doctor and see if anything has changed. All right. And not, I mean, hey, it's worth it maybe to go into the ER if you find the right ER doctor and let them know what's going on. And it's literally insurance, and they could be causing you to wait too long before it does turn to cancer, and you be in a situation like me. And that, man. Your hormones are really low too. My iron tanks. Is your iron, like, are you anemic and stuff? As far as I know, my hormones isn't too bad. I was on a hormone medication for a while, and then they've talked about just possibly doing birth control therapy, and just to help abide with some of the pain while I'm having my period. I'm sorry, girl. And if you ever want to talk to me privately about any of this, you're welcome to. You have no energy, absolute fatigue, like pretty much laid down half the time, don't even want to sit up. That's a good thing they're going through the ER, is that they can't turn you away and your insurance don't have a choice, right? Right, Ben? But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it gets to where I would definitely have to give it a shot, because if you go in there and you tell them, look, my doctor's told me this is what's going on, this is how it's going down, and if you guys don't do it through this setting, my insurance is not going to approve it and pay for it, and therefore I am going to get cancer. If you just go and straight tell them this is what's going on, then they can run any kind of test, look at the paperwork from your doctor, and see that that's the case. You get the right doctor, there's a possibility they could do it through the emergency department, and they can't deny the payment. Your last period is 16 days, 2 months ago, and still not bleeding. Oh, see, mine's opposite as right now. When it did, like, mine's coming instead of every like 3.5 weeks or something, it's coming every 2 weeks, and it's extremely heavy. I don't know. I'd have to try it. If your doctor can get it figured out when you go talk to him, I'd have to give the ER department a shot. It's 11:11 Central Time. I think if I went, because I've had to go in to the doctors before, like whenever I didn't have nursing care here, I had to go into the ER, and they admitted me into the ER to treat me, and then they set me up with the family doctor and everything to help me get home nursing care, because I didn't know because I had all these specialists and had let my GP just kind of fade out, because I wasn't going to see him. I was seeing all the specialists, and I guess he dropped me during that. And when it came time to have nursing care, you need a general practitioner, a regular like family doctor to prescribe that, I guess, however. And I didn't have one at the time, and going in through the hospital, they were able to help me get a doctor that took me on, and before he even saw me, ordered home nursing care. So sometimes they get it, and it's the insurance that's causing the problem. I definitely have to give it a chance. That's how it was before. That's kind of spooky that it stopped, though. Yeah. Well, I'll keep you in my prayers, that's for sure. If you want to email me, you need to talk or anything, I'm totally okay. I'm here. That's damn it, girl. I didn't know you were going through all this like this shit too. It's already 11:15. Email me, please, if you don't mind. And I'd like to talk to you separate from here, because there's just a lot of stuff I don't want to talk about publicly, because of the hate and all that. And I don't want you to receive any hate. So, but yeah, get a hold of me and keep me updated on what's going on with you. You emailed me. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, Bama, thank you for coming as well. Thank you, everybody who is still maybe here, who's been hanging out in the back and all that good stuff. Thank you, guys. Sorry if I bore y'all with the health content, but that's what I started doing on my channel, was basically just talking about my life and my health. And I didn't even know what was wrong with me when I started the channel, and it's 5 years later, and I finally have answers. And I fought to get those answers. And the people who have doubted me, you have now got your proof. It was played yesterday live, and you can go right up into the memberships videos and watch it again if you'd like. But hopefully I can move on with this channel and keep it to where it is always going to be a support group place for people to come and talk and not have to worry about bullshit. and try to put regular content out as well. I know a lot of people have said, "Oh, she's boring," or "That's all she ever talks about is this or that." Well, that's what my life is. That's why I talk about it like this. That's why it's it's fucking lonely. You know what I'm saying? It's being like this. If I didn't have Carl, I'd be totally lonely. And I really look forward to the conversations that I have with you guys on here, even though that it's a small crowd at this point. Like, quality over quantity any day. You guys are always supportive, and thank you, Ann. And that's just how I try to be. Like, if I've done something fucked up or something, I'm a person that will admit it. Like the other day when I said that shit to Pallets, I shouldn't have said. I brought up someone else's name that I shouldn't have said. I apologize to them, and then I removed the video that I had said something in, so the apology video made no sense. So both of them are privated as of right now. But they were left up for a few days. But at this point, I don't know like what I'm leaving up and what I'm not going to leave up on the channel. But I'm not leaving. My chart thing is on the members thing. If y'all want to look at it, you got to join in VIP at least for a month. Anyone was here yesterday got to see it for free, but it is now members VIP only. But there is memberships available if any of y'all want to join. Hey, Daisha, what are you doing? Your lives are really small, and that's okay. Yeah, I don't mind it as much. I mean, for me to be an 11,000 subscriber channel, it's kind of pathetic, but I've been, I went down for a long time, and a lot of my subscribers are not live stream watchers. They are about the last 4,000 subs that I've got have been, maybe besides like 100 of them, all came from the shorts, literally. So it's difficult, but I hope that you can get shit figured out soon, Ann. But I'll talk to you in an email. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you. You're a very nervous person, so it's okay with you. Yeah. Daisha, message me if you want to. Yeah. Like I said, guys, memberships if you're available if you want to join. Like Quirky is, and links are going across the bottom if you want to support the channel. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.